Unfreaking believable, man. Coming home from the West Coast trip just to get your ass kicked by another team from the West who doesn't have a home. Lost their way of staying in Oakland, going to Las Vegas, and they're currently in Sacramento, but you still lose 6-1 to the Athletics. But, it's one thing to lose to the good teams. Albeit Athletics is surprisingly a good team. But really, Marlins? See, I knew this would happen. That the start of the season would be too good to be true, and the Marlins would just fall apart. They just would. Oh, and the former Marlin got a crack at a baseball. Twice. Including a home run. If you say J.J. Bleday, absolutely correct. He was part of the 22 team. Then we traded him away for Jesus Luzardo, I believe. Now look how he's doing with the Athletics. I mean, are you surprised by this? I'll say this. They have a really, and I'm talking about the Marlins, not to talk about the Athletics. I don't think the Athletics have a good farm system. The Marlins, as we speak, have a really damn good farm system. They have a really good minor league system. The AAA team, Jacksonville, probably one of the best seasons they had in a long time. Pensacola, pretty darn good season so far they're having. Jupiter, they're having fun. In the lower league of the high A's, they're having a blast too. So the future is looking bright. At least we keep telling ourselves. When is there going to be the time when we have the top farm system in the MLB where you finally spend money? And I hate to revisit this conversation because this is the big talking point in the Marlins. When is it finally going to be the time to improve the major league skill? When is that going to be the time? It can't go on like this. We got the hitting, and albeit they can't execute, but we need some pitching. And albeit too, still without Yuri Perez and without Ryan Weathers, and still without Braxton Garrett. But who's to say that when they come back, it's going to be the immediate impact on the starting pitching? Valente Beozo struggled against the Athletics. Struggled. He gave up 5 runs. One of the runs that the Athletics has, 2 runs. 2-run run, and it's an error. And it's an error given up by the Marlins. It's embarrassing, to be frank with you. It's always frustrating. This team's always getting embarrassed by someone. The top of the first with Beozo, pretty promising start. Pretty cool, right? 1-2-3 inning. Gunnar Hoglund making his MLB debut. Gave up a base hit. Okay, welcome to the MLB. Double play soon after. And then Ramirez struck out swinging. Beozo had himself a 30-pitch inning in the top of the second. Let me try. Langeliers flied out center. There would be some positivity there. I should point out they already had to make a substitution on the Marlins. Sanoja is now at second base because what we're hearing, Otto Lopez somehow got hurt in the first inning with an ankle injury. So hopefully he's okay. But where did the injury even come from? But anyway, since the Langeliers fly out to center, walk, hit by a pitch, and a walk. And this is a walk to Bleday, who had a fight to get on first base. And of course, we don't win that battle. And then Kurtz, who I believe, was it Kurtz? I think it's Kurtz. 2024 number one prospect for the Athletics. He came up make a base hit to right. Gio Urshela. I actually saw Urshela play one time. He grounded to fielder's choice. The play was to home, which was a nice play to home. That's why he had the infield in, right? Because of that play right there. Wilson, 2023 number one prospect, worked the walk, and it's a 4-pitch walk too. And then Soderstrom with the lineouts. I mean, what the hell was that? I mean, Bielsa's better than this. Wackerman got his base hits to third, but they had to challenge this because as Wackerman was trying to reach first, which he did, they initially called him out, and he had to duck under the plate just to reach first to make sure he doesn't get hit. He reached first. They called him out. This time, they did win the challenge, the Marlins, and he was able to stay at first. All right, good. You got caught stealing second. Oh my God! Like the thing is with the Marlins, right? And this is only game 31. This is the worst team in the MLB regarding runners stealing bases. We can't steal a base, but we allowed other teams to steal a base. We're almost at 60. If not, we probably already are at 60. What is going on here? Anyway, the rest of the inning, yeah. Top of the third, pop up, looking pretty good. And then a former Marlin hits a home run to right. J.J. Bleday. 347 feet home run, and it just got over the wall to right field. Brown hits a double to left. Arias grounded to short. 1-3 inning, bottom of the third. 1-3 inning in the top of the fourth. Okay, cool. Bottom of the fourth. Edwards struck out. Cal Stowers struck out. Both of them were looking strikeouts. Come on, swing the bats. Ramirez then doubled to right. Wagman reached under the field, single third again. And then Matt Murray struck out swinging. I mean, honestly, dude. Anyway, Soderstrom, Bielsa still pitching, worked the walk, and then the balk happened. A freaking balk happened. I mean, Bielsa dropped the baseball. It's how they got the balk call. Damn. I mean, just damn, man. Rooker line out to center, then Langeliers with the sacrifice fly center. Bleday hits a double to right. Just not good. Henriquez now comes into pitch. But he also could not get through the fifth inning. And that's our big problem for the Marlins pitching staff, especially starting pitching. Big problem. They cannot get through the 5 innings. It's hard to get to the 6th inning. It's tougher to get through the 5. We're using our bullpen a lot. Henriquez comes in. Brown hits a single to right, and the problems just continue to occur. Then this at bat, Brown would score on an error, right? Arias safe at first, because the ball was hit towards Edwards, and Edwards tries to throw it to first, in which he did, but Matt Mervis took a hit like none other. This sums up the game right here. By that 6th run happened, it came with a price. A bad throw from Xavier Edwards, and Matt Mervis got hit right there in the low blow. Ugh, man, looking at that replay, you kind of feel that, right? Man, that had to really hurt, especially if you're a male like Matt Mervis, a dude. Yeah, those hurt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I recommend watching the highlight if if you are looking at athletics highlights. Then you'll know what happened. You'll see what happens. But yeah, the throw was hit right there in the private area, low blowed right there. I like to say low blow from wrestling because that's how it describes getting hit in the private area. You know what I'm trying to say? That's a big hit. That hurts. Hopefully tomorrow he wears a cup. Chris Strucko swinging, top, bottom of fifth. This just goes on and on. Base hit to base hits, getting out of the inning. Bottom to sixth. Our only run came from the bottom of the sixth, and it's Dane Myers. Dane Myers hits a home run to right center. It's a 390 feet home run, and we go on the board. It's 6-1 Athletics, and that's the last run of the game. Since then, a bunch of base hits happened, but they could not go home. Neither team would. Tyler Phillips pitched through 9 innings. And then 1, 2, 3 inning to 7th for both teams. Actually, not both teams. Bottom to 7th, 1, 2, 3, and top of the 8th is 1, 2, 3 innings. What I meant to say. There was a walk, but that's pretty much it. At the bottom of the 8th, you just can't do anything. Top of the 9th, another error by Xavier Edwards. Just, oh man, that ball was coming straight towards Edwards, and it got away to left. It's how Rooker was safe at second. That muff play went to left field. But 3 batters in a row, yeah. Then and in the bottom 9th, one base hit, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this game. I have nothing else to say about this one. It's a disgrace of the Marlins execution runs. It's a disgrace from our hitting. More importantly, it's a disgrace to our pitching. Seven hits for the Marlins. Same thing with the Athletics, except the difference is they're executing runs, the Athletics. And the Marlins have 2 errors. Both of them are from Xavier Edwards. One of them threw right to the low area of Matt Mervis, and the other one was kicked away to left. Pitching, 5 strikeouts for the team, for the Marlins, 10 for the Athletics. 7 strikeouts in his Major League debut was Hoagland. This is pure bullshit from the Marlins. Pure bullshit. You're letting the team, the players, the starting pitchers, in recent days, look like Cy Young awards. But if the Marlins tried that, they would get destroyed. And that's pure horse shit. No matter the pitching coach, I just don't feel like there's any answers. Figure it out with the starting pitching. We got to win tomorrow. Otherwise, we're not going to win for a long time. You understand what I'm trying to say? I think the best case scenario, if we don't win tomorrow night, then we're not going to win until the White Sox series. All right, I'm done talking about this. Everybody have a good night. See you tomorrow.